Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're gonna be looking at some ghost starters in Mario Kart Deluxe that I made. We as usual will start with the beginner ghost starters, and we will head over to the expert ghost starters after. Expert ghost starters, I will focus on the race, and I will talk about some of the strategies used. Well, while with the beginner ghost starters, I will discuss a particular topic of interest. So yeah, for this video, I'm going to talk about my opinions on the new Wave 3 DLC courses in Mario Kart Deluxe, as they recently dropped. But yeah, first ghost is Wario Stadium, with Wario on the circuit special with the metal wheels and the paraglider. The time was 2 minutes and 16 seconds and 709 milliseconds, and the lap splits at 48.402 seconds, 45.156 seconds, and 43.151 seconds. But yeah, let's start. So, my opinion on the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass. So let's start as a whole. Overall, when it was revealed, Wave 1, I was a bit disappointed by the visuals. I'm generally not a full visuals person, but even I would admit, like, it was very plastic, how it looked. Like, Shroom Ridge, like, was one of the standouts. It was, like, really horrific, and it seemed very lazy on Nintendo's part. I was pleasantly surprised on some other aspects, though. The overall course was mapped out similarly to how it was in Tour, which I wasn't the biggest fan of. I did like how they, however, they did, the ghost starters they made for time trial were considerably harder than what they were making for the original 48. If you actually try it, you'll see that the ghost starters actually play a bit better than they originally did. and I find that pretty interesting, like, considering, like, it's kind of like showing you, like, progressing through the game, and it's getting. The ghost stars are a bit more challenging now, I noticed. I've not played too much of the DLC trials yet. I've been racing though in the DLC courses, and I played a couple though, and they were definitely more harder than I expected them to be. Like, once I eventually finish off the original 16, I'm gonna have to be playing it very well to make proper expert ghost starters. Oh, I apologize for that. That was my device, it was 10%. But regardless, we're going to oh yeah, with the new DLC courses, I am I'm very happy. Overall, I think the courses have been steadily improving over one another. Sorry about that. I'm putting my device on the charge. It always interrupts in the worst of times. But yeah, overall, with Wave 3, I was very happy with it. It looked really not spectacular. The course was very well. The courses were very well thought out. I was actually very happy with Rainbow Road. I was also pleasantly surprised on how they did Peach Gardens. With spoiler alert, lap 3, they completely changed it. You go backwards like in Paris Promenade. I was not expecting that, and was very happy with the change. I am a big fan of 3DS Rainbow Road as well. I actually recently got the original Mario Kart 7 game, and I played 3DS Rainbow Road on that, and it was a lot of fun. And I played it on 8 Deluxe as well, and it looks amazing. You should definitely try it out. But yeah, we're now on Sherbetland, and the ghost here is I think it is Iggy. No, it's Lemmy, yeah. 2 minutes and 26 seconds and 660 milliseconds with a lap split of 51.353 seconds, 46.92 seconds, and 48.387 seconds with the Steel Driver, Off-Roader, and Cloud Glider. But yeah, let's view. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so to continue, I was very happy with Wave 3. One thing that surprised me was Blue Lake, where the way they did the underwater section, I'm pretty sure this was in Tour as well, but regardless, the way they did the underwater section was really amazing, and it really solidified the fact that it was an actual lake. which, yeah, it really caught me off guard there when I played it. It looked amazing. I was really surprised. And yeah, so overall, comparing it to how it holds up like with Wave 2 and Wave 1, I think it's way better than Wave 1. Wave 1 had a lot of flaws, and I think they fixed some of them. Like Coconut Mall fixed it up a bit. I still don't think it's as good as the like 3DS or Wii counterpart, but not much worse. But I think it could be improved a bit. A bit disappointed still, Coconut Mall. But I was very happy with freeze courses, which were not messed up in that way, and I was very satisfied. And I do think they'll gradually improve it in Wave 4. I was also pleasantly surprised by the new features they added in the game, including the ability to choose custom items when you enter a verse race or certain online modes, as well as you can now. As well, they did nerf the shock, however. I don't think they should have nerfed it to that degree. The shock is a very powerful item, and it's considering that it's not super common. It appears like once or twice a race, so a really common item. I was a bit sad that they nerfed the shock. I do really like. It is annoying when you get target shocked, but I do really like target shocking people myself. It is a lot of fun, and yeah, that's very neat. Like, I think it's sad you can't target shock them anymore. I do overall with these times, if I was talking about my expert ghost starter, I think that Warrior Stadium is the weakest time I have, because I decided to go with a pretty weak combo. And in my opinion, I think Warrior Stadium is a really good course to do the baby strat on. But for those of you who don't know, the baby strat's when you use baby drivers and you go on these like vehicles. Generally, it's the Betty Buggy or Mr. Scooty, and you try and you outdo like heavyweights drivers because your mini turbos are so strong. But yeah, that strategy, because of the way Warrior Stadium is set out, the baby strategy would have worked very well, but too bad. Warrior owns the course. But yeah, we're done with Sherbet Land. We're now to Melody Motorway, or Music Park as it's called in America. Here I actually could do the baby strat. I did not do it like I was supposed to on the beginner Ghost Starter. On the expert Ghost Starter, I did it okay. I'm not really good with the babies though, but I'm better at it than when I use heavyweights though, because you get a lot of versatility. But yeah, as you can see, I use Baby Daisy on the Bandwagon, the Cyber Slick Wheels, and the Waddle Wing. Doesn't really get much worse than that, doesn't it? Like, the vehicle combination is terrible. But Bandwagon, it sounds like a music thing, so I put it there. But yeah, my time is 2 minutes, 25 seconds, 122 milliseconds. My lap splits are 51.501 seconds, 47.595 seconds, and 46.026 seconds. This is how it compares with the regular Nintendo Ghost Starter. They use the buggy button. Oh yeah, but yeah, let's view. But yeah, like I've also, like I said before, I did pick up Mario Kart 7 recently, and I've been playing it for quite thoroughly. I think currently it says I have about 8 hours of playing. I've had it for about a little over a week, so pretty good. It's pretty good. I actually I know that a lot of people have not. I've heard online. I've seen a lot of people who don't like Mario Kart 7 for one reason or another, and I actually disagree with them. I don't have any nostalgia for this game. I would say the only Mario Kart game I have nostalgia for is Mario Kart Wii, because that was my first Mario Kart game. But Mario Kart 7 was Mario Kart 7. I did notice some things that were a bit I didn't personally mind them, but I thought they were lazy. For example, they reused many of Mario Kart Wii's soundtracks, such as at the end of the Grand Prix. They reused Toad's soundtrack, and they used several other character soundtracks, and I feel like it was a bit lazy, but I like the Mario Kart Wii soundtrack, so I can't really complain too much. But but yeah, overall, I did really like the courses. It has some of the best courses in the entire series. I think it rivals the course lineup of Mario Kart 8. Without considering the number of courses in Mario Kart 8, the quality is similar to that of Mario Kart 8's courses. Some of the Nitro tracks are really spectacular. Rainbow Road is one of my favorites. And yeah, I really like that course. I really like many others though. Mario Kart 7 also had the perfect selection of retro tracks. It brought back many of the best tracks from Mario Kart Wii, including Maple Treeway, Coconut Mall, Cooper Cake, just to name a few. But yeah, they also brought back Waluigi Pinball. I'm not a big fan of Waluigi Pinball, but a lot of other people are. It's like one of the most popular tracks, so I guess it's neat they brought it back. But yeah, one of the things I think, I've not played the battle mode yet, but it seems to be lacking from what I see. I have played Mario Kart Wii's battle mode fairly thoroughly, and I can tell you I do not like that mode at all. There's two modes you get, Balloon Battle and Coin Runners, and very limited. Like the previous game Mario Kart DS had 3 modes. Like, where is Mario Kart Wii's excuse for having only 2 modes? Like, also the courses are very lackluster, and you're also stuck with CPUs and on a timer, which just ruins it for me. Like, combined with everything else, it ruins it for me. Mario Kart 7, from what I see, the courses look okay. It does have the same timer problem, and it has the point problem and the CPU problem, and I don't think you have to be on the same team for battle mode, you don't have to be on a team for battle mode, which is a positive. And you don't need to be on the same. You get a little bit more customizability, but there's still only Balloon Battle and Coin Runners. But yeah, this coming course is Yoshi Valley. With I'm playing as Yoshi on the standard bike with the roller wheels and the paper glider. My lap splits are 57 seconds and 62 milliseconds, 47.955 seconds, and 47.623 seconds. My total time is 2 minutes, 32 seconds, 640 milliseconds. But yeah, let's view it. And I'm gonna continue with Mario Kart 7. But yeah, with Mario Kart 7, I am actually looking at some of the courses, and they look pretty neat. But I'm not going to judge courses quite like I'm not going to give a firm judgment quite until I actually played it. I'm still going for the Grand Prix. I finished 50cc Grand Prix, and I now can use my Mii, which is neat. And I can I still need to do 100cc and 150cc Grand Prix. I do like the way they do time trials in Mario Kart 7 with the 7 other player mechanic, and you get 4 new tracks, 4 new of those things every day. So you need to keep logging on to Mario Kart 7 to be able to get more content. I find that feature very neat. Spot Pass, I think it's called. Yeah, Spot Pass. I think Switch should have some features like that. I think the Switch would really do well with those features. Not like super necessary, but I think it's really not neat if they had it, like especially Street Pass. If you pass, but if you don't know what Street Pass is, if you pass another system, another 3DS system, if you pass another 3DS system which has Street Pass enabled and is in sleep mode, then your 3DSs will connect, and there'll be like a green line in your 3DS and it connects. But yeah, I think that was a very neat feature on the 3DS. But yeah, and this current course, Yoshi Valley, I'll talk about a bit as well. Yoshi Valley, I actually really like this course. I think I find it interesting that there are multiple parts, but I do think they could have made some parts a bit more fair. Like it's very obvious which parts are the fastest, and the cannon path. I originally did go for the cannon path because I found it interesting that there was a cannon there. But the cannon path is like by far the slowest path you could take. Like, yeah, you can even see it on the staff ghost time. He takes the cannon path on the first lap, and you can see how much worse his time is than the after he does some different routes. So not necessarily the optimal route, but the different routes. But yeah, this is the final lap, and we'll move on to the expert Ghost Starters soon. I apologize. I need to update my spreadsheet. I'm going to do it before I upload this video. So chances are the spreadsheet I have attached is updated with last video in the series, Ghost Starter, and this video is Ghost Starter. We've also almost finished the main original Mario Kart 8 courses. We're in the second last cup. So time to move on to the expert Ghost Starters, which we will switch to right now. Okay, so we're back, and I'm going to be showing you the expert Ghost Starters that I made. So we're going back to the Leaf Cup. So this is the first track is Warrior Stadium, DS Warrior Stadium, and my character combination was Wario on the Circuit Special with the roller wheels and the Bowser Kite. I got a time of 2 minutes and 5 seconds and 354 milliseconds. And my lap splits are 43.1 to 5 seconds, 41.4 to 4 to 8 seconds, and 40.801 seconds. This one I'm excited to show you. This one was a bit tricky to make a Ghost Starter for, because Warrior Stadium is not the easiest course to time trial on. Because of its sharp turns and it's not super forgiving. But yeah, here I improvised here. I started with a sharp turn and then I just went for some coins. I've seen some of the world records and sometimes they won't go for they'll go for coins over lines, and I'm trying to do that here so I can get a lot of coins on lap 1. But yeah, here I've stacked up some coins. I've been a bit safe, I've been playing a little bit safe here, but I have been taking decent lines. One of the strats I used here was to go through the mud. I feel like that's probably the best mushroom spot for the level. And I was originally gonna use another vehicle combination, but this vehicle I had to end up choosing this vehicle because the other vehicle combination I was using was it suited the theme, but I could not get a good run out of it because the drift stat was so low. But yeah, this drift stat is a bit better on this combination, so it's a bit easier to maneuver, especially with Wario, as heavy characters generally have high speed stats and lower acceleration stats and lower mini turbo stats, which were what I wanted because of how curvy this track was. Like, if I had the choice, I probably would have gone for the baby strat, which is done in this game a lot. But I don't really get the choice on the character because I'm doing a theme. I'm choosing the character so it's the same as the Nintendo Ghost Starter. So I had to choose Wario for this one. So yeah, I just did what I could do. Of course, yeah. So that made it hard for me to get some tight turns on this course, and also yeah, I'm not super good at this shortcut as well at the end. But yeah, I'm working on it. And also, I'm not trying any motion glider for the expert Ghost Starters. I'm going for a another like I might drift off the edge, like, but I won't do any motion glider because I'm just trying to do a regular run. Motion glider is a bit too finicky for me. But yeah, this is my second Ghost Starter. I think it's Lemmy on the Streetle with the sponge wheels and the Mario Kart TV Parafol. With the time, it has a time. I got a time of 2 minutes and 7 seconds and 121 milliseconds, and this is on Sherbetland, GameCube Sherbetland, with lap splits of 43.657 seconds, 41.555 seconds, and 41.909 seconds. But yeah, let's hear. So yeah, I chose the Streetle because it has a fairly decent off-road stat. From what I know, I'm pretty sure it has a decent off-road stat. And I was also on a lightweight, so I decided that this would be a good combination as it helps boost my mini turbo, and it It doesn't. I chose it over the Biddy Bug because it has a slightly higher speed stats, which I decided was a bit more important to maybe and also the off-road stat was very good, so I decided to choose this combination. The sponge wheels are just completely random. I was just like, it looks nice with it, so I just chose it. But yeah, first lap I purposely went for coins, and I used my mushroom here on the glider ramp, but I decided that was like, out of all the suspected spots I would use my mushroom, I decided that'd be the fastest spots, and I think I was very happy with my lap 2. This one, of course, is where you would use the baby strats, like with the baby daisy and all. I still had a decent. This time I actually had a good lightweight, but I decided to go with the Streedle because I decided it'd be easier for me to maneuver with the ice using the Streedle. Oh yeah, the Streedle also has amazing underwater speed. That's another thing I forgot to mention. I didn't use the underwater too much, but I chose the Streedle just in case I needed to use that, so. But yeah, I was very happy. I got some really good mini turbos on this lap, and I did some pretty good lines. And I think this is not going to be the easiest one to topple, unless you actually use the actual baby combo. I think it'll be it's not going to be super easy to beat, because I think I did take some really nice lines here, and I got some good mini turbos. Of course, I could have like taken some things a bit tighter as being a bit safe here, but I did. It is substantially better than the Nintendo Go Starter that already exists, and that fulfills its purpose. It's meant to be an expert Go Starter. It's not meant to be like a world record or anything, but it's meant to be something that's not super easy to beat. Which I don't know how good people are at this game, so it could be depending on the person, very easy, very hard. But yeah, I went out to Melody Motorway, or as it's called in North America, Music Park. This one I actually got to use the baby strat, weirdly enough, because the person we were using was Baby Daisy, which is coincidentally I'm pretty sure let's check, is it used in the world record? It's not, actually no, it's not gonna let me load. Yeah, it's not linked. Okay. But yeah, I'm pretty sure in the world record it uses Baby Daisy, and or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do use the baby strat in 150cc. And I actually got a fairly optimal combo. I chose the Peach Parasol Glider because I guess it looked nice with the combo, and I had to keep some sort of theming. I was going all out because I got Baby Daisy. But yeah, I got a time of 2 minutes and 9 seconds and 979 milliseconds. My lap splits were 44.01 on the first lap, and 43.46 seconds on the second lap, and 42.509 seconds on the third lap. But yeah, let me show you how we did. I think I was happy with this run as well. This one was not a super easy course to get behind, especially when using the babies. You have to try and get a lot of mini turbos. But yeah, I used my mushroom here. But yeah, here I did try and squeeze out some mini turbos here, because I knew how like important it was, but it was also like I could not keep doing mini turbos non-stop, so I did have to take some breaks and go straight in some parts. But yeah, I'm not like a pro with the baby strap, but I was doing okay, I think. This part is a bit annoying because timing the trick stickly when you don't see the beat notes is a bit difficult. Oh yeah, and also this shortcut's fun. Using the drum helped me to cut off some spots, so I was able to get more I was able to save some time there, which I was really happy with. And also thing to note, the piranha plants do target you in time trial mode. So you have to try and avoid them as well. But yeah, I think overall this one is not super easy as well. I think I did it fairly good. I think like same thing. I wasn't like I could have gone tighter on some lines, and also I did not really. So there were some places where I didn't really try and do mini turbos because it was a bit difficult for me to get a good alignment, or like I'd made a small mistake with my starting for the mini turbo, so I ended up not doing a mini turbo. But I was pretty careful to try and get a good run out of this. Like, I was pretty happy because they improved it decently over the Nintendo Go Starter. So I decided that this was a good enough challenge. And I hope you guys can comment how you find these ghosts. I'm really excited to read through them. So yeah. But yeah, like here it's same system, go across, and yeah, I barely collected any coins this race, so I'm gonna be very if you're using a heavyweight, it'll be very easy to catch up to me. assuming you could do some mini turbos as well. But yeah, I think that was a nice challenge. But the next course, which is the last one here. Also, I have a question for you guys. This blue graph we have here. We have the blue graph and we have the red graph and all here. What do these does this graph like indicate like how good you are compared to everyone else, or what does this like graph mean, like the blue graph? Because I've seen it and I don't know exactly what it means when it where it says I'm like all the way at the end of the graph or I'm at the start of the graph. Is it like and there's no numbers or anything, so I don't really know how to tell like if I'm in the middle, I'm in the middle 50%. Yeah, can you explain that to me as well, please, in the comments? But yeah, the final course here is Yoshi Valley. And I think I improved quite a bit over this one because mainly due to lap 1. Lap 1, they used like the slowest path on the course, which if you do not know is the cannon. The cannon is really slow and it caused them to lose a lot of time. I had to use the cannon on my beginner Go Starter so that I would not fall behind, so that I would not outdo him in lap 1. I not want to outdo him in lap 1 and have to purposely play bad for him to catch up to me, and also I took the cannon with him in lap 1. But of course I did not need to do that with my expert Go Starter, so this is how it looks like. I took the bridge all 3 laps, which I think that's the path I usually take, so I decided to do it, and I think it's a fast path. I did go for some mini turbos and tricks. On lap 1, I did go out of my way to get some coins. And let's see how I do. So I'm pretty sure I got all 3 of these coins. And I got 2 of those coins and both those coins as well. So yeah, luckily the egg was not on my way, so I was not having many complications there. And I took the shortcut down here on the left, but I did not go behind. I saw the world record for 200cc and I go behind the fence. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do that once I start doing the 200cc runs on this. But we're still on 150cc and we have the DLC courses that I'm probably going to do as well before we start 200cc. So yeah, we still have like plenty of time, but yeah, this is But yeah, basically, the main difference here is I take tighter turn on lap 2 and 3 here and here. And also here, I take a much tighter turn because I've collected all the coins needed. I actually have 9 coins out. But yeah, like, here's a shortcut. I think I went to collect that last coin, and shortcut here I think I took a bit wide. So yeah, there is room for improvement on this. I did use a good combo considering that I had to use Yoshi for this one. But yeah, I think I used a good combo. It was, I think I played it pretty well, so I think this is good. I don't think this is an easy record, but I don't think it's a super hard record to beat, but I think it's a good challenge. Cause Mario Kart, it has a lot of tech with the mini turbos and the hopping and stuff like that. So yeah. Also, it is Also, 200cc, it's a lot more competitive in terms of the Nintendo Time Travel Ghosts. They're a lot more competitive, and even the DLC courses are a lot more competitive. But yeah, that is it for this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. There is also a Discord server for those who are interested. And also, at the time of posting, it will likely be Christmas. So yeah, Merry Christmas to all of you guys. I hope you have a lovely break, a holiday break, from wherever you are. I don't know where everyone is, but yeah, I hope you all have a lovely holiday break from wherever you are. Say hi. I'm saying hi. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.